Hi everyone, today I am going to explain how the common salt is raw material for different compounds and what are the uses of baking soda and washing soda and bleaching powder. So in this video we are going to discuss about that only, how the bleaching powder can be formed, how the washing soda can form, how the baking soda can form, and what are the uses of those things in our daily life. Children, very important topic for examination point of view. In examination point of view, any one of these, first thing is bleaching powder, second thing is baking soda, and third one is washing soda. So in these three, one must be there in their uses or their formula must be in examination. It is very important. That's why children, so watch carefully. Up to now you didn't subscribe my channel, then subscribe for latest videos and press the bell icon for latest notifications. So now I am going to explain about how the sodium chloride is raw material for different compounds. So here topic that only, common salt, how it becomes raw material for different compounds. So that is the topic for today. Sodium chloride, how common salt is raw material for different compounds. So the first thing is, we will get sodium hydroxide. We will get sodium hydroxide from sodium chloride. The first thing is what? How the sodium chloride will be acts as raw material for different compounds. In that, the first thing is what? Sodium hydroxide can be found from sodium chloride. That should be here. There is one equation is there. That should be here. NaCl plus H2O gives rise NaCl plus NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. So it is by using of some electricity or electrolysis. So here look at the equation. When we are combining with the water and we are doing the experiment on the presence of electricity, then what we are getting? NaOH plus chlorine plus hydrogen. So solid, aqueous, and these two are gases, chlorine and hydrogen. So here, when the sodium chloride is combined with or mixed with the water in the presence of electricity, what we are getting? Sodium hydroxide. And what we are getting along with the sodium hydroxide, what we get? Chlorine and hydrogen. So this reaction is famous, known as chloro-alkali process. What's that? Chloro-alkali process. Very important for 2 marks question. What is mean by chloro-alkali process? So what is that? When sodium chloride is combined with the water in the presence of electricity, we are getting sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, it is the base. And along with the sodium hydroxide, what we get? Chlorine and hydrogen. So that's why it is called chloro-alkali process. Most important, chloro-alkali process or reaction. 2 marks question. What is mean by chloro-alkali reaction or chloro-alkali process? Means what? Simple. Here, when sodium chloride is combined with the water, we are getting sodium hydroxide. In sodium hydroxide, what you have? OH components. The solution which can consist of OH minus, that should be taken as base. And the bases which are dissolved in water, they should be called as alkali. Clear? So here NaOH aqueous we are getting, that means what? The base what we are getting, that should be dissolved in water. That's why it is, the component is what? Alkali. And along with the base, what we are getting? Chlorine gas. So that's why it is called chloro-alkali process. In this reaction, one base is created that should be dissolved in water. That's why NaOH can be taken as alkali. And along with that, what you are adding? Chlorine. That's why it is known as chloro-alkali process. The reaction in which when sodium chloride is react with the water in presence of electricity, we are getting some sodium hydroxide that is in form of aqueous. Along with the NaOH, we are getting some chlorine and hydrogen gases. So that reaction is what we call chloro-alkali process. So here now, in that chloro-alkali process, again the chlorine which is evolved there, clear, the chlorine. So here now I am going for bleaching powder, and next thing is here baking soda, and next thing is here washing soda. Clear, children? So here the chlorine which can be evolved in chloro-alkali process, that should be reacts with the calcium hydroxide plus chlorine. Then what are you adding? CaOCl2 plus H2O. Clear? Calcium hydroxide is combined with the chlorine gas. Then what you are getting? CaOCl2 plus water. Now the bleaching powder formula is CaOCl2. Clear, children? When we are getting the bleaching powder, when the chlorine gases reacts with the calcium hydroxide, then we are getting the bleaching powder along with the water. That should be shown in this reaction like this. CaOH taken twice plus Cl2 gives rise CaOCl2 plus H2O. So that's the formation of bleaching powder coming from calcium hydroxide. So here the bleaching powder, is there any use of bleaching powder? Yes. In our daily life, so many uses are there. The first thing is here, the bleaching powder should be used in textile industries and paper industries. What is that? Bleaching powder can be used in textile industries and paper industries. Clear, children? And after that, so here you may observe that in our villages or in water sources, to clean the tanks, water tanks should be, the bleaching powder can be used. Even the water syntax tanks also, to clean that one, the bleaching powder should be suggested. That means what? That should be used as the disinfecting the water to kill the germs which are in the water. So here the bleaching powder should be used as disinfecting agent to kill the germs in water. That is the next one. And now here this bleaching powder should be used to produce the chloroform. Clear? The bleaching powder should be also used as a reagent in producing the chloroform. And this bleaching powder should be used as the oxidizing agent in chemical compounds. Clear, children? So maybe almost all these are very simple examples in our daily life. What is the first one? Bleaching powder can be used in textile industries and in paper industries. Next, disinfecting agents to kill the germs of water. So generally, to avoid in our daily life, in our house atmospheres, any water sources are there in our home surrounding, then the bleaching powder should be sprinkled onto the water surfaces. During this corona season also, if anyone, for example, in one family one patient is there, so in one corona patient is there, one COVID patient is there, then obviously the municipalities will come and they will sanitize in the surrounding of that particular house with bleaching powder only. That means what? Bleaching powder should be taken or used to kill the germs. In the same manner, where we have water sources, in that to kill the germs, we are using the bleaching powder. And now it is also used to produce the chloroform. In movies we can see that, so they will spray some handkerchiefs, they will keep they want to kidnap some person. So to do that, they will spray something on the kerchief or any cloth, they will keep very near to the nose or mouth of the one person who want to be kidnapped. That's why that spray is now here, that is what? Chloroform. In the preparation of chloroform also, bleaching powder should be used. And the same bleaching powder should be used to the oxidizing agent, where we want to remove the hydrogen or where we want to combine the oxygens with the another compounds. For that purpose also, this bleaching powder should be used. And next thing here, baking soda. This baking soda also derived from NaCl only. That is what here, NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 plus NH3 gives rise NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl. Clear? Baking soda means what? When the sodium chloride should be reacts with the water, carbon dioxide, NH3, ammonia. Then what are you getting? NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl, ammonium chloride and NaHCO3. Here sodium hydrogen carbonate. Clear? When ammonia is aqueous, sodium chloride is combined with the carbon dioxide and ammonia, what we are getting? NaHCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate. So that's why here this NaHCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate, that should be known as the baking soda. Clear, children? What is the chemical formula of baking soda? Then what was it? NaHCO3. Clear? So NaHCO3 is known as baking soda. So that means what here? What you observe? From NaCl only we are getting again baking soda. So here also we have some uses for baking soda. We know that for cooking purpose we can use the baking soda to cook the items very fastly. We can add some baking soda along with the contents. That's why here baking soda can be used as the fast cooking purpose. This is the best one, first thing. And after that, if NaHCO3, if it gets heated, we may get NaCO3 plus CO2. NaCO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. H2O. So here, while NaHCO3 is heated, 2 NaHCO3 gets heated, that should be splits into the NaCO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. That's why here there is 2 marks question for you. Why bread and cakes to be very spongy or very soft? Why the cakes are very spongy or very soft? Why means, for while preparation of the cakes they will add some baking soda. When they are heating in presence of water, or when the baking soda is heated, what it is that? Some CO2 is liberated. The CO2 which can release due to the liberation of carbon dioxide only, the cakes what we are taking very interestingly, those seems to like very spongy. Clear? Why? Because they seems very spongy. Why? Because here during the heating of baking soda, some carbon dioxide is released. Due to that only, the cake should be here. Yes. How it should be acts? Very sponge. So this is a very important for 2 marks question. Due to the liberation of carbon dioxide only, the cakes becomes very smooth. That's why having of cake, a lot of cake, that's be very harmful to us. We may get some throat infections because which is evolving there? Carbon dioxide. The more taking of cakes also not suggestible. And now here, this baking soda also can be used for some other compounds. In the production of other compounds, the baking soda should be used. And this baking soda can be used for like cooking purpose, what you are using. In the same thing, here they also used as the oxidizing agents. So along with these uses, some more uses are there in textbook. Just go and watch it. And next thing here, washing soda. What is that? Washing soda. Here NaCO3, washing soda nothing but sodium carbonate. What is that? Sodium carbonate. So here NaCO3 plus 10H2O gives rise NaCO3 10H2O. So here the washing soda formula is what? Na2CO3 10H2O. That is the chemical formula of Na2. So the washing soda formula is what? Na2CO3 10H2O. Clear? So now here the first thing is Na2CO3 plus 10H2 gives rise to Na2CO3 10H2O. Here it should be used for washing of clothes. And next thing is this washing soda also can be used in textile industries. What's that? Textile industries. And this sodium carbonate should be used to produce the sodium compounds. Here washing soda can be used to produce the sodium compounds. So these are the simple examples of the bleaching powder, baking soda and washing soda. So children, see once again very carefully. Here on this board what we have, bleaching powder and baking soda and washing soda, all should be derived from here common salt, that is NaCl. Clear children? So here the first thing is, what is mean by chloro-alkali process? What's that? When sodium chloride is combined with the water in the presence of electricity, nothing but it is electrolysis. So then what do you get? Sodium hydroxide plus Cl2 plus H2. So NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. So here now that means from sodium chloride we are getting NaOH, it is the base and that should be dissolved in water, that's what is called alkali. Along with alkali what do we get? Chlorine, that's what is called chloro-alkali process. That's very important for 2 marks. Again the chlorine what it is liberated, that should be reacts with the calcium hydroxide, then what do you get? CaO Cl2 plus H2O. Here CaO Cl2 should be taken as the calcium, CaO calcium, oxygen and chlorine. CaO Cl2 should be taken as here bleaching powder. In examination point of view, what is the chemical formula of bleaching powder? What is that? CaO Cl2. So here bleaching powder uses are there. What is that? Textile industries, paper industries, and now here what it is? Disinfecting agents and to kill the germs of, as told you. And next thing what is? To produce the chloroform, and that should be used as the oxidizing agent. Clear? And after that what is that? Baking soda. Baking soda, it is NaHCO3 formula, sodium hydrogen carbonate. What is mean by baking soda means what? Sodium hydrogen carbonate. How we are getting? NaCl is combining with the water, CO2, NH3, then what do you get? NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl. So here you may observe that here it is we will use the baking soda in purpose of cooking. To fast cooking purpose we are using the baking soda. You may write like this also. Here what is that? It is mild base. What is that? It is the mild base. Mild base and non-corrosive. What is that? Non-corrosive. And it is the mild base that should be here. It is can also use it to reduce to bake the neutralization reaction in our stomach. If acids are released more, to balance that also we can take the baking soda. So that's why here it is used in, it is a mild base, that's why it is in antacid tablets. Antacid tablets to make the acid in our stomach. If we will, why you are using the baking soda in cooking purpose means, cooking guidance means why? Because very simple. What is that? Yes, that is the mild base. So it is antiseptic also, we can use this one. So here one is was already first one, fast cooking purpose. What you are observing that here NaHCO3 when it is heated, then what you get? Sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide gas is released, and it is used to produce the other components. And what I am telling, it is used as the oxidizing agent also. And fourth one is what? It is the mild base. It is maybe useful to the neutralization reaction in our stomach. That's why it is also can be used as some antiseptic also, antiseptic ointments also. This should be useful. And next thing is what? Na2CO3 10H2O. Washing soda. Generally in our houses we can use some soaps and detergents. So here you may write like this here also. What is that? Soap and detergents. Water using some Surf Rin, Surf Excel and Tide. We have so many products are there. They in soap industries and glass industries we can use the washing soda. Clear? And now here what is the chemical formula of washing soda is what? Na2CO3 10H2O. Clear children? So how we are getting NaCO3 sodium carbonate plus 10H2O gives rise to NaCO3, 10H2O. Here uses, first thing is what? Washing of clothes. And next thing is what? Textile industry should be used. And to produce the other compounds. And next thing is what? It should be used in soaps and detergents also. It should be used. So children, so this is a very important topic for 2 marks and 1 mark questions. So in examination point of view, they will ask some uses and chemical formulas of the bleaching powder and baking soda and washing soda. Most of the students will confuse about the baking soda and washing soda. So children, so see again here, so many things are there here. What you are finding on the board, that's be very important topic for your examination point of view, children. I hope you understand. So if you want to get very clear after watching this video, once go to your textbook and see again, and you can watch the video without skipping the video, then only you can understand the topic. If you can skip the video, then you will miss some points. That's why you have to watch the video throughout the video. Okay children, so I hope you understand. If you can understand, like this video, share this video and comment this video. For notification, subscribe my channel. So children, we will meet in the next topic with a new video. Bye, take care.